Greetings, Iain from RTO. Welcome to another classic album review. Today's artist and album is from a band, an alternative rock band, who I don't know much about them, but there's the odd album. They haven't released many, but there's the odd album that really I do like, and today is one of them, and it happens to be one of the classic albums. We're talking about Jane's Addiction, of course. Now, Jane's Addiction, an American rock band from Los Angeles, formed in 1985. The band consists of vocalist Perry Farrell, guitarist Dave Navarro, drummer Stephen Perkins, and Eric Avery. They were one of the first bands from the 90s that gained both mainstream media attention and commercial success. The album we're going to look at today is their second album, and it was released on the 21st of August 1990, and it is Ritual de Habitual. Hope I've Ritual de lo Habitual. As I said, I've got a problem. I've got a bit of there's cold sore coming on the end of at the back of my tongue, so pronunciation is a little bit of a struggle. So I said this was released in 1990 and produced by Dave Jordan. It was their last album before they had an initial breakup. So the people playing on this album are Perry Farrell on the lead vocals, pianos, on of course, and guitars, Dave Navarro on guitar, Eric Avery on bass guitar, Stephen Perkins on the drums. We've got some additional musicians on here. We've got Charlie Bisharat on of course, an electric violin on Then She Did, Ronnie S. Champagne bass on of course, John Philip Chinell strings, Jeff Stradlin on piano, and Cindy Lair on spoken word on the first track, Stop. So that first track is Stop. At the start you get this sort of, I don't know if it's Spanish or French, but it's got a great guitar riff on this from Dave Navarro. The shouty lyrics, I've sort of got used to that. That's sort of, I'm listening to different sort of music. It's not too bad. I don't mind that track at all. No One's Leaving. What a bass line from Eric Avery. Good old fashioned slap. And then you get a great little bit of guitar from Dave Navarro. Don't know how to pronounce his name. It's really, really good track. I like that one quite a lot. Ain't No Right. I think Perry Farrell has got a really unique way, a unique way of singing. But on this track, it's the guitars of Dave Navarro and the bass of Eric Avery that really dominates this one. Really work well together. Obvious, Navarro's guitar work is absolutely outstanding on this. This guy is a really good guitar player and very underrated in my books. Being Caught Stealing, love this track. I think it's Eric's bass line that drives the song along. Steve Perkins' drums really are sort of a rolling sort of sound. Song is brilliant. Then we get my favourite track on here, 3 Days. This is an epic of 10 minutes and 48 seconds. It's one of my favourite tracks by this band. For a start, you've got Eric and Steve Perkins, the engine room of this band, really pumping it out. On top of that, you've got some great singing from Perry, and intertwining between that, you've got some great guitar work from David. It's a brilliant progressive rock metal track. One of the best tracks they ever did. It is an amazing, and I've heard this live, and it's even better live. It's a really solid rock track. Very different for this sort of band, and it really worked. Then she did. This is an 8-minute epic. Again, a lovely track. It's got the extra layers of guitars and drums. Perry sings great on this. I mean, what else you've got on here? You got the strings as well, the piano, electric violin. It's just a brilliantly worked track. Of course, very psychedelic. This is 60s style done in the 80s. Again, we've got lots of little bits on here. We've got some piano that Perry plays. You've got another extra bass. It's really good, strong song. Then the last track, Classic Girl. I think this has got so many elements of Pink Floyd, early Pink Floyd, the Strawbs. Superb song. The back half of this album is brilliant. Great way to end the album. A really good album. I like how it's split up. You've got the more punchy rock tracks at the beginning of the album, and then you've got these more progressive rock metal tracks and extra layers and lots of experimentation. It's a brilliant album to listen to. You know, you just get hooked into them last 4 tracks. They really flow well together. It's an album that I've enjoyed all the way through. I mean, this album sold well. AllMusic gave it 5 stars, Chicago Tribune 3 stars, Entertainment Weekly A-, Los Angeles Times 4 stars, NME gave it a 9 out of 10. Q gave it 4, Rolling Stone only gave it 2, but the album guy from the Rolling Stone gave it 4. This is a little fact for you. When it was released, after 1 month of its release, the album had sold 500,000 units. Incredible. Did well in the charts, top 20 in America, 37 here in the UK, 33 in Canada. Certifications: gold in UK, platinum in America, gold in Canada, and gold in Australia. Fantastic album. I've only got 2 of their albums. This is a live one. So I love this album. So I'm going to give it an RTO ranking of 8.5. Okay then, that's all for today. I'm hoping I think I'm going to get a cold. So my voice might change dramatically through the week. And it all depends on if it's bad on Thursday. I don't think we'll be having a live stream, but I'll keep you informed on that. I'll be back tomorrow though, and we're going to look at the very short career, but a band that have been going for a long time, but have only made 6 albums in that period, and that's Boston. And tomorrow's retro ranking is a continuation from last week's Fleetwood Mac. Sometimes when we do these album rankings, there's lots of tracks that are not on their albums, but we need to talk about them. So tomorrow is about the non-album songs from Fleetwood Mac. So join me for that. Have a great day everyone, and bye for now.